They're all the rest are John Deere's. And Emma, I just looked, Ron. Emma's she's in second, only behind Blaine Griggs by 1. Jeff Paulson out of Ogden, Iowa. Tractor's called Running on Empty. Now, the rules in this class, they must weigh under 7,400 pounds. They can weigh up to 7,400 with the driver in the seat. They can run 2 Chrysler Hemis with 1471 superchargers or 3 wedge-headed motors like these big block Chevrolets with 871 superchargers. They're all burning methanol in this class. BP alcohol. There we go, Dale Allwood and the all deered up, digging it in. Woo! Did I mention it was going to get loud? Oh, yeah. .93 feet for Jeff Paulson. First puller of every class has an option to keep their hook or drop to the number 6 spot, come back and try to do a little bit better. We got the thumbs up. Jeff said, that's it. I think that's going to win it. So we got the thumbs up. We're officially underway. 293.93, the official distance. Dale Allwood over here in the all geared up for the MSTPA. This went 282.02. He turned it down. We'll see him again. Next up is going to be Austin Potter out of St. Joe in the old 40-20. On the green X Factor. Folks, want to thank Case IH, the title sponsor of the Outlaws this season. Case IH, a global leader in agricultural equipment, featuring a network of dealers and distributors committed to working with customers, providing agricultural equipment with flexible financial services, providing the most powerful and reliable equipment to meet today's agricultural challenges. If you're looking for a new tractor or a piece of equipment, go see your local Case IH dealer or check them out online at caseih.com. Look at that. My kid's having a squirrel moment. There's a lizard in that crack. The great white hunter here. I'm going to laugh if that thing bites you. Crikey. Ah, crikey. Folks, I forgot to mention you all are on TV tonight. See the cameras out there? You're all on TV. Everything on that big screen is on the live stream at outlawpulling.tv. If you have friends here, maybe somebody serving overseas, send them a text. Maybe somebody that wanted to be here couldn't make it, send them a text, tell them to log on to outlawpulling.tv. They can watch live here along with us. Here we go, Austin Potter out of St. Joe, the old 40-20. This class, we do have a speed limit. If you go past it, the 100-foot mark, if you go faster than that, you're going to hear burr. And you're going to be under arrest or disqualified, one of the two. Over on the Outlaw side, next puller is going to be Donald Nelson, 2020 points champion. Twin Hemi tractor called the Twisted Whip out of Cat Spring, Texas.
Austin just went 288 feet, .02 high. Austin, wave high. 288 feet, .02. That'll be our mark to beat.
All right, we've got a lost phone here already, a lost phone. Looking for an owner. I was going to take a cool selfie with us here, but it has some kind of facial recognition thing on it.
I got to say, I don't see facial rec or like eye scanner or anything like that.
And I can tell you right now, Jason Goody is trying to call you.
Are you serious?
Hang on, that's Jason Goody. I'm going to answer.
I got to say, if that's Jason, answer it.
I didn't get it in time.
Oh, here he comes. Look, here he comes. Look, Goody.
I tried to do the facial recognition thing, and it broke all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened. Folks, you want to keep up what's going on in the world of outlaw truck and tractor pulling? Thing you can do right now. You can do it right now sitting in your seat. You can download the Outlaw Pulling app on your phone. Keep up to date in real time with points, standings, results at each event as the event is happening. Find the full schedule on there, as well as directions to the next pull. The Outlaw Pulling app available on the Google Play Store.
Folks, over on the green X-Factor sled here for the MSTPA, this is the young lady I was talking about. She's only 1 point out of first place. 13 years old, out of Lamar, Missouri. Speaking of, she's got her dad that's up there on the tractor getting her ready.
Well, that's your 2020 points champion right there out of Cat Spring, Texas, Donald Nelson. Twin 1471 Supercharged Chrysler Hemis. Putting out about 2,800 horsepower apiece.
All right, looks like we're green to go. Emma Potter, she's out of Lamar, Missouri. Woo, hang on, girl. Hang on. Wow. She's using all the track. How about it? Used every bit of that track.
Ecotuning.com, a leader in helping you gain fuel efficiency with your ag equipment. Diesel tuning experts and your trusted diesel tuning partner for over 15 years. For more power and better fuel economy, check out ecotuning.com. Find a dealer nearest you.
Yeah, my Potter just went 283.03. I think would have been over 290 had she gone straight. 283 puts her in second.
We had a little computer snafu here on the orange X Factor sled here, so we're trying to get that figured out. We know Donald Nelson obviously moved into the lead with that pass. Put the buckboard past that VP leader flag. The track crew has already moved that VP leader flag up to that point. We just need that official distance here as soon as we get it. Now, in this modified class, the way it works out is the leader right now in the point standings is the Omers. Greg Omer with Sweet Pain. They took the win last night. In second is Wayne Longnecker with the River Rat, 6 points behind him. So effectively, the points battle here tonight for the championship comes down to those two tractors, those two drivers. Now, the only way that Wayne Longnecker can win it is if he wins the pole tonight and Sweet Pain takes fifth or worse. So right now, Craig Omer, the Omer Mafia, with the Sweet Pain tractor sitting in pretty good territory in the point standings.
Jason Thompson out of Lamont, Missouri over here on the MSTPA side. Winding it up, they call this honeymoon funds. The reason is that he bought this a week after they were married. I have a feeling that she didn't get a honeymoon yet. Jason Thompson. $284.11, 284.11. Jason now puts you in second right now, bud.
All right, we got the distance over there on the modified tractor side. Donald Nelson moved into the lead with a distance of 304.11 feet, 304.11. We're going to bring up a team out of McAdoo, Texas now. Cotton Farmers. Cameron Neves, brand new tractor this season. Brand new chassis, brand new everything. Brand new Hemi engines on this tractor. Ken Vaney. Anybody that's been around drag racing or tractor pulling knows that name, Ken Vaney. That's the builder of the engines on this next tractor. The Ken Vaney Hemis. They do make some horsepower. How about some cotton candy? Everybody likes cotton candy, right? Perfect name for a tractor for a family that owns a cotton farm down in Texas. Spot the sled over on the left side of the track. Drivers have that option. They can spot that sled wherever they like, anywhere between the boundaries marked on the track. You'll see them walking around out here between classes, poking around, prodding around out there on the track, looking for the traction.
I call it looking for water.
Looking for water.
That whole water witch thing.
Used to be guys that use a screwdriver. They got smart nowadays. They don't like to bend over there with a screwdriver. Here we go. Let's make some noise. Cameron Neves, cotton candy. Woo! New leader. Give a round of applause. 307.35 feet. Give Cameron Neves a round of applause. He just moved into the lead with that pass at 307.35 feet. Need a pull off.
Blaine Griggs, your points leader over here with the MSTPA. Let loose of what he calls the lonesome loser. $285.01. 285.01 goes to second spot right now. Folks have also been told that Jason Thompson, the Honeymoon Fund tractor, actually a DQ. I couldn't hear from here, but he blew the horn. Therefore, he went too fast, got disqualified. Stephen Alkire out of Lexington in the Hazel Hill Deer. Going to be the next puller.
Next puller coming up in the modified tractor class, going to be Scott Bracken out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri, the only Missouri tractor in the class. Calls it the Outlaw. Runs twin Hemis. One Hemi sitting in the standard configuration, facing forward in the very front. The Hemi behind it is stair-stepped and facing the opposite direction. They both feed into the same gearbox, which goes into one drive line, heads back to the rear end. Scott pulls predominantly with Missouri State Tractor Pullers Association, hooks occasionally with the Outlaws. We were talking about him a little bit earlier. He's a never say die kind of guy. He'll burn that thing down. It's still moving. He won't pull back on the throttle regardless of what's happening to the engines on the front of that tractor.
That's why we call him the showstopper with the MSTPA. Even if that engine's hurt, he's going to give it all she's got until it's hurt even more. We saw that happen earlier this year, and Scott saw that one of the cylinders went down, and he said, the heck with it. Let's go even further. Shot parts straight out the top. This is the Outlaw. Normally, like I said, there's only one engine on there. Looking up on MSTPA side, Stephen Alkire out of Lexington. This John Deere's called Hazel Hill Deer.
Scott Brackett got to get past the mark. Just set by Cameron Neves with Cotton Candy, 307.35. Here we go out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Scott Brackett and the Outlaw. Had to get on the brake pretty hard. They're going to need a pull-off. Got on the brake pretty hard, and something didn't sound right with one of those motors.
Even Alkire looking to go further to 88.02.
273.85 for Scott Brackett and the Outlaw. 273.85 feet.
Folks, there's a tough one right here. Stephen Alki just went 292 feet, .02. 292.02, but it is a DQ. He is disqualified. Went too fast. Told you that horn will get you, that darn speed limit.
Stay on track, run faster and cooler with Schaefer Oil. Schaefer's lubricants are designed with high-quality base oils and an additive package designed to make every vehicle keep its cool better while producing more power and reducing wear. Check them out at SchaeferOil.com. Schaefer Oil and Specialized Lubricants since 1839. Next modified tractor coming up will be a throwback to the 40s. Throwback to World War II, an engine used in PT boats during World War II. It is a Packard V12, twin turbocharged, 2,540 cubic inches. Comes out of Illinois, Taylor Ridge, Illinois. Young lady driving it named Ella Rush, 17 years old. One of our young guns with the Outlaws. We started the series. We do a podcast every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. We started a young gun series just to see how many young guns we had with the Outlaws, and we've got a bunch. We've been doing the series all summer long. We've got a lot of young drivers and a lot of young ladies as well pulling with the Outlaws these days.
Pretty awesome. We, MSTPA, we got young guns ourselves, so hey, future of pulling. A sport that'll never die. Thank you, Jesus. Who's having fun? Absolutely. Hey, I'm trying to work on something here. Let's see if I can get my deal done. If you've ever been to an MSTPA show, I come out in the crowd, and the louder you get, the more free stuff I throw at you. Who's ready for that? Let's see what I can get done. This is Bill Allwood. Turned down his first run of 282, looking to go further than 288. He does go further than his first distance. 282.09, 282.09. Let's do some math here, because there's first right there. A couple of DQs, that sucked. Wow, third place going to go to Miss Emma Potter, 283.03. Second, Blaine Griggs, a lonesome loser, 285.01 in your winner. Austin Potter out of St. Joe in the old 40, 288.02. Folks, put your hands together. That's your MSTPA 10-5 hot stock class.
Oh, here comes the Packard V12. Let's help her out, ladies. 17-year-old Ella Roche out of Taylor Ridge, Illinois. Oh, yeah, that's cool. .252 and 40. 252 and 40. You just learning this tractor. We started pulling it this season. Just a handful of events. Been doing this pretty much every time, though. Starting a little bit of the barbecue there. Did this last night as well. Not sure if we had a fuel leak or what's going on with it. Once again, this engine was used in the 40s to power PT boats. Was not specifically designed to pull sleds and tractor pulls.
Folks, coming down the track right now, this is a exhibition pull. This is Ben Brockmeyer. Tribute to Jim. This is Jim's 9600 Ford. Lost him last year. Folks, come on, let it be heard. Exhibition, that's Ben Brockmeyer. You've got one of the Pulls shirts. You can see tribute right on top to a great man, Mr. Brockmeyer, huge in the pulling world.
Frosted Frog, coolers and tumblers. Proven to be just as reliable as a, or should I say the name starts with a Y, ends with an I. Pretty darn nice coolers. Company's based out of Rock Valley, Iowa. You can check them out over here at the souvenir trailer. I've got me a Frosted Frog cooler, and they're pretty darn cool. Come in several different colors, super insulated, super airtight. Not only do they come in several colors, they also come in several color combinations of camouflage, several different sizes and styles as well. Check out the tumblers, which they have over here at the souvenir trailer. You can check them out online at frostedfrog.com.
We got a couple trailers over there, don't we? Diesel Power Plus. Selling MSTPA Outlaw. Look at them. Visit them online. Folks, MSTPA gets to get loud now. We got our two-wheel drive class. We got three of them here tonight. Ross Starcher, Kit Carter, and Josh Rail.
I just heard through my earpiece here that the Kitty Tractor Pull has begun back here. So if the kids want to get over there and get entered and pull, you better get back there ASAP. That Kitty Tractor Pull has begun. Big thanks to Nature's premium liquid fertilizers, powered by BioK for bigger yields and healthier crops. Nature's. Next modified tractor coming out. Going to be the current points leader in the class. Greg Ulmer. Sweet Pain, 3 Chevrolets. They took the win last night in Warrensburg. All the tractors there seemed to be plagued with a bouncing problem last night. No one could get them to run smooth down the track. Now, Craig came out, hammered those 3 Chevrolets. The front end came way up in the air. Everybody thought, oh, my goodness, he missed the weight. He's going to be light on the front. It settled back down, had the smoothest pass ever with the wheels in the air, and he won the class. Now, if you want to hear somebody punish some big block Chevrolet motors, Greg Ulmer is about to show you how you do that. He will be merciless on these 3 Chevrolets.
Looks like a set of steps. Look at it.
Big,
bigger, and
here we go. He's got to beat 307.35 to take the lead. Greg Ulmer.
Look at him waving the green.
Sweet Pain.
Good Lord Almighty. If it's too loud, you're too old. Hey, what I want to know is who is he looking at over there?
.299.96 feet, 299.96. Going to come up short. Cameron Neves going to hang on. 2 tractors yet to go. OffroadBelts.com. We do a lot of buying online these days. Off-Road Belts, a unique company based out of Iowa, sells belts online. They'll ship belts directly to your door. Now you ask, what kind of belts? Well, it could be any kind of belt. Not the kind of belt you wear around your waist to keep your britches up. But the kind of belt you got on your garden tractor, the kind of belt you got on your combine, the kind you got on your pickup, the kind you got on your oil rig, kind you got on your vacuum cleaner. That's right. They have belts for every single one of those and more. Check them out at offroadbelts.com. Tell them what you need. They'll send it directly to your door.
Are you sick and tired of fighting over who has to drive to the store and order the belts you need? Then check out offroadbelts.com. With hundreds of thousands of belts available and new ones added every day, we always have the belts you need. With pricing this good, you can even afford to get a spare. Offroadbelts.com.
Looks like it. Hopefully we're getting that weight change over there on a green sled. We'll have our 2-wheel drive for the MSTPA. Got Ross Starcher and the Low Life's Revenge, Kit Carter and the Little Playmate, and Josh Rail, the Boot Hill Express.
We're going to bring Don Nelson back out. Man from Cat Spring, Texas. Tractor called the Texas Bullwhip. Tractor sounds kind of quiet, doesn't it? Doesn't sound too menacing. It's a DT466 industrial engine made by International. Was originally manufactured as an inline-6 diesel powered engine. It's been converted by a man here in Missouri named Brent Long. Built this engine. Built a custom head for it with spark plugs on it, with a timing system on it. It now burns alcohol and has 3 turbochargers on it. Now, I say it was an industrial engine, but oddly enough, these engines also came stock in International school buses.
We got somebody in the MSTPA runs that same setup. They call it the Plowboy Express.
That was the DT360.
Yeah, they're having a heck of a
as well.
They're having a heck of a season with that one. Here we go, Donald Nelson, the Texas Bullwhip.
Well, I'm going to wait for the replay. 188.88, not good for Don Nelson. Need a pull-off, please. Need a pull-off vehicle on the track.
Oh, here we go.
Let's watch the replay.
That thing said no.
Yeah, might have. Hard to tell without the sound. Could have been something in the drive line. The engine over-revved at that point. Maybe we'll get a report from the pit area here in a little bit from Donald to see what exactly happened. Something obviously broke. Whether it was something in the engine or something in the drive line. Transmission, the drive line it is.
Folks, I know not the show he wanted to put on for you tonight. Give me a round of applause. I'm digging the new paint scheme. Kind of different from last year. This is the first time I've seen him.
Yeah, we gotta give props to our pullers that come out of the state of Texas. These guys live in South Texas, and they come up here to Missouri and Kansas and Iowa and Nebraska and South Dakota and pull with the Outlaws. These guys will log more miles from where they live in Texas to the Oklahoma state line than what they'll log from the Oklahoma state line to here.
There we go. One more time, folks. Show him the love.
We've got a lot of local sponsors we want to thank that made this event possible, starting with DeKalb and Asgrow, Cat Excavation, Nature's Alpine Solutions, AAA Disposal, Mershon Farms, Summers Farms, Sibley Orchard, Allied Oil and Supply Incorporated in Valvoline, Gears Unlimited and Will Pave, Laughlin Builders, New Generation Agri-Science or Service, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Ag Power Incorporated, Agri-Assurance LLC, All City Tow Service, and the Beer Money Pulling Team, just to name a few. And there's more we'll get to here directly. But big thanks to all the local sponsors making this event possible here tonight.
Folks, backing up now to the MSTPA sled. Currently number 2 in points, Ross Starcher out of Tonganoxie, Missouri. Exactly. So I I know that, but I just keep saying it because it won't change.
Yeah. He lives about 10 minutes from me over in Tonganoxie. We just call it Tongi over there for short.
We leave it. He's like, you know that's Kansas, right? Yep. Here we go, about to get loud. Ross Starcher out of Tonganoxie, and it's called Low Life's Revenge. Excellent run right there from Ross. He's going to keep it. Low Life's Revenge takes it 288.03. 288.03. Mark to beat. Next will be Kit Carter out of Green Ridge, Missouri, at a little Playmate.
Coming up next on the modified tractor side, Wayne Longnecker, the 2018 points champion. The River Rat out of Cambridge, Iowa. Man used to run V12s.
Hey, Ron, think we ought to ask her about her run? Hey, folks, look here. I got Miss Emma Potter of the 10.5 hot stock class. Hey, let me ask you a question. Why both sides of the track tonight?
I wanted to.
You wanted to? Okay. Good. Oh, good Lord. Good enough answer, I guess, right? We'll accept it. You'd have probably gone 290 though if you'd have stayed straight.
All right, so the 2021 Outlaw Points Championship comes down to this run right here. Wayne Longnecker, been around the world of pulling for a long, long time. Pulled Allison aircraft engines, pulled single Allisons, twin Allisons, even pulled an Allison and a half. His last tractor before this twin Hemi was a V12 Rolls-Royce Griffin power plant from a Spitfire fighter aircraft. A few years back, he said, nope, I'm going to switch. Everybody's going to the Hemis. The Hemis are where the power's at. You can get the parts. They're readily available. I don't have to make the parts to make the next pull. So he went to the Hemis. His first season, he won the points championship with this setup. Got to beat 307.35 to win it. Wayne Longnecker, the River Rat. Holy smoke, I think we might have a winner here. Wow.
You see the sled up?
Had to beat 307.305. Wayne Longnecker goes 311.51 to win it. Give a round of applause. Wayne Longnecker, the River Rat, going to go back to Cambridge, Iowa, with the prize money from here tonight. Nice hook for Wayne Longnecker. Congratulations. You just won the modified tractor class here in Buckner.
Nice run. Man, he had that orange X-Factor operator working. Trying to get the track crew to go all the way down at the end, trying to make this fair for every puller. Keep it packed, keep it tight. Keep it level. Because next going to be Kit Carter. Wow, Kit gets lined up again. Ron, where'd you leave off here on our local beer money pulling team? All right, Boy Scout Troop 1082. Ryan Woosnick, Buckner Park Board, Butler Construction Services, Car Star, Car Under Collision, Davis Auto and Transmission Service, Diesel Power Plus. Folks, Diesel Power Plus in the bag. Go visit. Here we go, Kit Carter. Ride to number one on Playmate. Hey, we've got a new leader. .302.02. 302.02 for Kit Carter. Takes little playmate to the top. We've got one more in our two-wheel drive, Josh Rail in Boot Hill Express. Now, you're looking at it the same as I am going.
You're thinking that's kind of cool, but you're hoping it's not landing
Exactly.
for a medical reason.
For a medical reason.
Now, looking at the points here, if my math is correct, the 7,400-pound modified tractor class points championship will be decided by 1 point. It looks like the Sweet Pain tractor, Craig Ulmer, is going to win it by 1 point over the winner tonight, Wayne Longnecker and the River Rat. Now, that's my math, so, you know, take it however you like. I had to take one shoe off because I was right.
I wondered why you kept asking for my shoe. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, mine are harder to get back on. I got all
Right?
those laces and stuff.
I'm too lazy. I don't tie mine.
So next class here with the Outlaws is going to be the Pro Stock Tractors, 10,000-pound Pro Stocks.
Sponsors of the MSTPA, paint by Scott Wilson. Mild to wild. Also all types of mechanical repair, welding, and fabrication. Paint by Scott. Kyle Brockhouse Trucking, custom grain hauling out of Warrensburg, Missouri. That's Kyle Brockhouse Trucking. Crossroads Sales and Service out of Nevada, Missouri. Mr. John Shorten. You'll see him in a little bit. Hey, we still got Nevada coming up, too. Going to be a fun pull there.
Just to give you a little insight into the rules of this Outlaw Pro Stock Tractor division, these tractors weigh in at 10,000 pounds with the driver in the seat. They are permitted to use component chassis. They could use aftermarket transmissions and drive lines, rear ends. Up to 680 cubic inches. They run one turbocharger, and they all have to run the exact same turbocharger. It is a 5-inch inlet Weimer turbocharger by Weimer Fuel Injection and Turbo. These tractors are approaching 4,000 horsepower on these Outlaw Pro Stocks coming up. Pretty tough points battle going on in this Pro Stock class as well.
Josh Rail out of Marshall. Hooking up to the green X Factor for the MSTPA. Looking to go further than 302. Uh-oh. Looks like we got green. Here we go, Josh Rail. He's out of Marshall, Missouri. It's called Boot Hill Express. No, he's not quite going to get there, but goes to second, 301.04. Third's going to go to Ross Starcher. Low Loss Revenge 288.03. And the winner, Kit Carter out of Green Ridge and a little playmate, 302.02.
We have another lost phone up here. It's all locked up, too.
That one's locked up.
Yeah,
Can't do nothing.
Wait a minute.
It's
There was
got
a
numbers.
selfie there. How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Whatever you did.
1-1-1-1-5.
No way it'd be 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
wait.
4. Pro Stock Tractors, first puller, Clint Medic out of Nordheim, Texas, the Bulletproof Buck. Woo! That man won the points championships with that tractor back in 2018. He is currently in the points in the number 2 spot, only 6 points out of the lead. He is in a fierce battle for this Outlaw Championship this season. Wow, he went 304.65, and he said, I don't like it. I can do better. Turned it down. First puller has that option. So we delete that distance. It's gone for good. Whatever he gets next time is what we write down, what we put in the computer, and it is official. So Lane Aldrich will be the next puller out of Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Lane's driving a tractor, new tractor this season. It's called Too Far Gone. Rodney Davidson be on deck. Gray Porter, current points leader in the class, in the hole.
Next class over here on 9,500 Pro Field for the MSTPA. First puller is going to be Bruce White out of Holden, Missouri. This tractor, folks, you can follow along on MSTPA's Facebook and website. What we're going to do with this tractor, Bruce has agreed that once he gets it all dialed in, we're going to do a Name My Tractor competition, or whatever you want to call it. We'll pick the top 3 and then let them decide. We'll figure out what the winner's going to get.
Once again, we have a phone up here. Somebody lost in the parking lot. It was found in the parking lot. Check your pockets, check your purse if you lost your phone. Come on up here. We've got it.
Phone. Who lost your phone?
It's got a lot more cool pictures on it now than it did have.
All the cool kids are doing it, I promise.
Duck face.
Here we go, green. Bruce White out of Holden, Missouri. It's a 1066 International Harvester. $301 feet, 0.04, 301, 0.04. Very good run there, Bruce. Need a pull off. He's going to keep it. We need a pull off.
Lane Aldrich looking down track of green flags. Too far gone. Nice hook for Lane Aldrich. 306.45 feet. 306.45 for Lane Aldrich and Too Far Gone.
We're on 311's our furthest so far, right?
Longest pull of the night. Yep, you are correct. All right, whoever's phone this is, your hubby is calling. Okay? It literally says hubby. Are you hubby? Your hubby.
Hey, like we said, we're not responsible for the pictures left on that phone. Clay Weimer out of Kellerton, Iowa. Your next pour over on the MSTPA sled, the tractor's called a Maverick. Talk to me, Goose. My boys have no clue what I just said. What movie is it off of? Anybody, what movie is it off of? Oh, look at you. Nothing.
This is a seed bag. This bag is made of craft paper with a cellophane liner and provides nothing for seed growth. This is a seed bed. It was prepared with Case IH soil management tools. It optimizes everything from nutrient access to water infiltration to create the perfect environment for early uniform emergence. Get to know why your seedbed drives productivity at caseih.com/soil management.
Wind it up. Clay Weimer out of Kellerton, Iowa. Sending a tractor called Maverick. Hey, look at here, 310 feet, .01. 310.01. We need a pull off. We need a pull off for the Maverick. Folks, he's got his helmet off. Give him a round of applause.
Rodney Davidson out of Cosby, Missouri, the Red Iron International. I'll tell you what, he had a good head of speed coming down the track. He went right a little bit, kind of lost that bite. 288.92 feet for Rodney Davidson in Red Iron.
Brent Roberts out of Hopkins, Missouri is going to be our next tour, the 9,500 Pro Field class. Followed by another one of our young guns, Art Sims out of Sedalia.
AgroShield. It's not a coincidence that AgroShield is one of America's fastest growing farm and specialty chemical companies for price, quality, and service. Visit agro-shield.com to see what AgroShield can do for you. That's agro-shield.com. Weimer Fuel Injection and Turbo. Check them out at WeimerFuelInjection.com. Official sponsor of this Outlaw Pro Stock class.
MSTPA sponsors. We got Jamie's Place out of Holden. Since 2005, November. I'm kind of partial to this place. This is my lovely wife who's not with me tonight. My three boys decided they wanted to come, though. Right? Yep. Even though I got one that's a Ford fan, we'll leave that alone. I'm just kidding. Do we have any Ford fans out there? How about Chevrolet fans? Dodge fans? Two guys right here. You hear that? You're going to see plenty of them in the diesel class, man. They got some strong running trucks. Excellent. Winding up. Here we go. Brett Roberts. He's out of Hopkins, Missouri, and it's called Bent. Dude, leave the. Oh, yeah, I bet it bit you. It did, didn't it? Oh, look, its tail fell off. He told you not to grab it. 312 feet, .01, your new leader. Man, you just hurt that poor lizard. You goofball. Ron, this is the same kid that when he was really little, I was working on the sprint car, and he came in and said, Dad, you lied to me. You told me worms didn't bite because they didn't have a mouth. Big crocodile tears. And I said, I've never lied to you a day in my life. He pulled his hand out, and he said, then what's this? Had a baby garter snake right in between his thumb and his index finger.
Next puller, current points leader in the class, Gray Porter, out of Mercer, Missouri. Coming off a win last night, the Gang Green tractor on a roll this season. In a fierce battle over that top spot points right now with Clint Meddy and the Bulletproof Buck. Gray Porter, Gang Green out of Mercer, Missouri. That young man is tough on that tractor.
Any John Deere fans?
Wow. 318.28, 318.28 for the lead. Give a round of applause. Nice hook for Gray Porter. He moves into the lead with that hook. Man, they are churning up some serious dirt over there on that side of the track.
We get down to the end, just like you guys, kind of those last couple pulls, man. We've got some that are a point apart. Folks, this is Art Sims. He's out of Sedalia, Missouri, one of the young guns of the MSTPA. Let and Go calls it Osage Deer. Well, Well, sled operator's out. Let's see what's going on here.
You might be looking at the kill switch there. Maybe the kill cable was a little taut. Might have pulled the guillotine on that.
That's what I was wondering, if maybe just snap that. And if so, we'll start him back up, wind him up, reset, do it again.
Next tractor coming up on the Outlaw Pro Stock side. Now this is going to be Clint Metting again, yet on a different tractor. This is the tractor his son campaigns. His son couldn't come this weekend because he had to go to school, finish out school this week. He's 17 years old. That 17-year-old boy was 16 years old last year, of course. With his rookie year on this tractor, won the points in his Pro Stock division, as well as the Rookie of the Year award at 16 years old. The dad gets to drive his tractor this weekend. Dad could do that. I think Dad paid for the tractor. He can drive it every once in a while, right? Pretty stout running tractor. It's called the Bull Wagon. Once again, this is Clint Metting out of Nordheim, Texas. Oh, how about it, Buckner?
Wow, did you see that fist pump at the end? He knew, too. Wow.
Had to beat 318.28. He goes 330.55 for the lead. Give Clint Metting a round of applause. Watch this pass on the replay. When that front end comes up and he just holds it up there and it just kind of hangs up there, you know he's on a good pass. He's hooked up and rolling. Nice hook, Clint Metting.
Folks, as he's coming by, put your hands together for our young gun, Art Sims, out of Sedalia. Get that tractor fixed. Hopefully we'll see him next weekend in Holden. Next puller is going to be Dallas Swisher out of Reading, Kansas. The tractor they call Smoking Swishers. He and his brother Ty take turns. Hey, we need the box on the MSTPA side, please. The box on the MSTPA side.
Pro Puller Tires, all the power in the world will get you nowhere without traction. You got to get it to the ground. Pro Puller Tires manufactured specifically for the sport of tractor pulling. Check them out at ProPullerTires.com. Well, Pro Stock Tractors. We're going to bring up Cody Yark next out of Rich Hill, Missouri. John Deere simply called Gone. Check 1, 2.
Sounded like something went out. We're back, though.
Extreme Performance and Tire Cutting, your official Kaiser Rims dealer. Extreme Performance, cut above the rest. Check them out at extremeperformancepulling.com. Graham Tire, your tire store next door. Now featuring 24-hour farm tire service.
Green to go. MSTPA side. This is Dallas Swisher. Currently second in points. Winding up. It's called Smoking Swisher. Nice job, Dallas. Just like that. 338 feet, .05. 338.05, your new leader.
I can remember a few years back when I was working for MSTPA in your spot here. These guys kind of come out of nowhere, the Swisher boys, and they were the first ones to really run those narrow tires. They went away from the 24.5s, which everyone else was running, and they started winning. The next thing you know, everybody started following suit, started running.
I was going to say, it's one of those that everybody went, huh, something's working.
Cody Ark, Rich Hill, Missouri, gone. Oh, boy, what a hook for Cody Yarrick. Young man out of Rich Hill, Missouri. We may have a new leader.
Ron, I think that was a, hey, hold my beer, watch this.
Had to beat 330.55. He goes 332.08 for the lead. Give him a round of applause. Look at the front end, the front tires. Just barely touching the ground coming down the track here and there. Nice balance, great hook. Had it hooked up the whole way. So you look over there at the VP leader flag and said, did I get him? Ryan said, yep, you got him. 332.08, the new mark to beat. Tony Workman coming up next. Out of Montgomery City, Missouri, an international called Tapped Out.
Ron, you know how you're talking about the Swisher boys when they first came on? I keep asking, you know, they switch. One pulls in the other. That's just how it works. I keep trying to get them to wrestle or arm wrestle or something to like switch it up, but they won't listen.
They wouldn't wrestle?
Nope, won't wrestle. Randy Lefevre out of Broadall, Missouri. Next Blarney MSTPA side, the tractor's called High on Red.
Just a couple more tractors left on the Pro Stock side before we go to Pro Stock 4x4 pickup. Man, do we have a bunch of them. 26 of them.
And it's usually divided by inches.
I'm surprised we haven't seen them out here crawling all over the track like an army of ants yet, looking at the track, poking and prodding around on it.
I was just going to say, they're usually the ones out there with the water meter going, Randy Lefevre, cutting loose High on Red. Another good run for an international. .332.08, 332.08. Not the top spot, but goes to second.
How many international fans we got here tonight? Tony Wortman doing a little deer hunting. Woo, going to be close.
Wow. He said it's about rut. Watch this.
325.49 feet, 325.49 puts him in the number 3 spot. Didn't get that buck this year at Buckner. One tractor to go in the heavy pro stock division.
Next class on the MSTPA sides are 6,000 pro field class. 6,000 pro field class. Oh, Dylan's getting the pole tonight. Jackson, another of our young guns. Austin, the young gun in there. Noah Murray. And Sawyer Wells. Oh boy, Sawyer's getting to drive Summer Storm tonight.
I want to go backwards here a little bit. We talked about the points race and who won the modified tractor class. I didn't give the final results of the entire class. I want to do that. Yep, got to do that. So yeah, first place tonight. You like that, don't you? That's the Outlaw app, buddy. That's all in real time. It's all updated. Tonight's results are right there. River Rat Wayne Longnecker wins the modified tractor class. Cameron Neves, Cotton Candy goes number 2. Donald Nelson takes 3rd. Greg Almer and Sweet Payne in 4th, but he does win the points by 1 point this season. And Jeff Paulson goes 5th with running on empty, rounding out the top 5 of the modified tractor class tonight.
John Shorten out of Nevada, Missouri. He's your current points leader by 5. Let loose, he calls it the old school binder. Good looking run.
Last puller in the pro stock class. This was our option puller, first puller in the class. He turned down his distance to 304 and change. Currently sits number 2 in the points. Split betting out of Nordheim, Texas, the Bulletproof Buck. .319.61 feet. The to Clint Benning in a bulletproof buck. Comes up short. Cody Yard going to win it. We'll give you the final rundown here in just a moment. And your final results from the Pro Stock class, your top 5. Let's do it in reverse order this time. Current points leader in the class takes 5th. Gray Porter and Gang Green. 4th place goes to the bulletproof buck, Clint Benning. He'll gain a point on Gray Porter with that finish. Tony Wortman goes 3rd with tapped out. Clint Benning in the full wagon goes number 2. And Cody Yart and Gone from Rich Hill, Missouri, going to take the win tonight in Pro Stock. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to our Pro Stock tractor class.
All right, now we got the official distance. Here we go. John Shorten, right there in the old school binder. Your new leader, 340 feet, .04. 340.04. Next on the MSTPA side, Ron, I love this. This is Grady Schuster. He's out of Richmond, Kansas. Calls the tractor Underdog. Now, I just said the word underdog. How many people in the crowd just went, never fear, Underdog is here? Do not lie to me. Yep, see, don't lie. Don't lie. Look at how many of you are lying. There's a couple of you that, hey, right? It's in your head, right? Everybody's looking at me like, no. Green to go. This is Grady Schuster. Brendan, the Underdog. .320 feet, .01, 320.01.
Crop stands stronger, bends fill faster, margins grow wider with the cow. The history of success starts with consistent yield potential of the cow brand corn. Featuring exclusive genetics, whole farm solutions, and unmatched DeKalb dealer support. Help you realize the future of performance with the cow.
Top 3 in our 9,500 Pro Field class. Third's going to go to Randy Lefevre and high on red, 332.08. Second, Dallas Swisher out of Reading, Kansas, and Smoking Swishers, 338.05. And your winner, John Shorten out of Nevada, Missouri, the old school binder, 340 feet, .04. Put your hands together, 9,500 Pro Field.
Want to hit some more local sponsors here. Big thanks to Edge of Town Automotive, Firewater Music Festival, Fort Osage Band Boosters, Golden Rule Grading and Utilities, Alberson Ford, Heart of God Fellowship Church, Heartland Tractor, Osage Contractors LLC, Schladick Do It Best Hardware, Stein Seed, Sukup Manufacturing, Frito-Lay and Everett Roberso, GSJ Trucking and Excavating, HB Construction, Leipzig Seed, Liberty Aggregates, and Mershon Cattle LLC. Just another handful of all the sponsors making this event possible tonight. We've got more to come. We're going to switch gears over here on the Outlaw side. We're going to go back to making some noise. We're going to burn some gasoline over here. Four-wheel drive pickup, Pro Stock four-wheel drive, to be exact. Very competitive class. We've got 26 entries in the class tonight. Very popular class in the state of Missouri and in the Midwest in general. just a little insight into the rules of this class. The sheet metal and the engine must match. You're running a Chevy truck. It's got to have a Chevrolet motor. 485 cubic inch limit. They run 33-inch tall, 12.5-inch wide tires. No taller, no wider than that. And they are DOT stamped. They cannot be cut on or changed in any way. Have to exactly as they came out of the mold. Yep, here comes the
There they are.
Yep.
Look, see? Here they come.
Yep.
Pecking on a
Army
track.
Max out there poking and prodding around on the
Pecking
track.
on a track. Looking for that spot.
See, they're talking right now. Where do you think all the traction is? And I'm thinking over here. But is he fibbing to him? Because he's a competitor. So I think I'm going to go over here.
Well,
Really, he's thinking I'm going over
Right.
here.
Well, we got one that decided he didn't want to race dirt track tonight. That now he's in the middle of the track. The one ahead.
Now you watch some of them. They even got their own technique. They'll lean on that stick a little bit. Some of them will. Back to the rules. DOT stamped tires, just like the tires you got on your pickup in the parking lot. The 485 cubic inch limit, that motor is cast iron block. Block can be aftermarket, but it has to be made of cast iron. The heads can be aluminum, no Hemi heads permitted. A single carburetor, there's no turbos or blowers or superchargers of any kind. And they do run gasoline. They have to run a gasoline fuel. Now, the fuel of choice is VPQ16. Now, what do you guys think high octane is you put in your vehicle? What is it at the gas station? 91? 91, that's pretty expensive, isn't it? You put 91.
Yeah,
Who
you can
puts
find
91
93
octane in there?
sometimes.
You put 91 in your truck?
Absolutely, I do. It's the only way it'll run.
Yeah. You got a supercharger on it or something?
It's not on there yet.
Oh.
Will be.
I got a turbocharged car, and you got.
I got to wait till the warranty runs out.
But the fuel in this class, the fuel of choice is VPQ16. It's 116 octane oxygenated racing fuel. Last time I bought some, it was about 15 something a gallon. Might be more now, not sure, but pretty good stuff made by VP Racing Fuel. Speaking of VP Racing Fuels, they are the official fuel of the Outlaws. Every single vehicle going down the track on the Outlaw side is burning VP Racing Fuel, whether it's diesel fuel, methanol, gasoline, even the water injection systems on the Pro Stocks are using VP water. So VP, the spec fuel of the Outlaws. Pro Stock pickups weigh in at 6,200 pounds. These guys will turn these engines up to 10,000 RPM. Some of them will go over that. Of course, I like to dig in deep whenever you think about something like that. Just think about that. 10,000 RPM. It's revolutions per minute.
Spin that many times in a minute.
Yeah. In a minute?
No, yeah. No, I'm not
Now,
even.
how many times would
I'm
you
already
spin in
done.
a second? How many times would you spin in a second?
Like 3.
167 times at 10,000 RPM. Doesn't seem possible, does it? These engines, you're thinking, I can see it.
So what I'm thinking is, you're that many revolutions per minute, man. How many times that poor piston in there is going, I think I can.
Yeah, it's amazing to break it down. I mean, you think about the camshaft spinning in there half the speed, so the valves are closing at half that speed, opening and closing at 83, 84 times a second. Then you wonder why good springs are important.
Get that proverbial boom pow. Uh-oh.
Now, normally in a Pro Stock pickup class, it's advantageous at an evening pull to pull late. Normally, because they do what we call building a road. It gets better in this class as the night goes on. The moisture comes up, the track firms up a little bit, and a late hook is usually better. Now, we thought that last night in Warrensburg, and it didn't happen like that. First hook got second, second hook got first. And the track, I mean, it just kind of stayed consistent. It didn't really fall apart. It just got a little bit worse, but it never really got terrible. But Was not the case last night as far as building a road goes.
There's two types of drivers out there. Drivers who know how to protect their investment and drivers who don't. Car owners who know how to get more miles per gallon and owners who don't. We're talking people who know their Schaefer and people who don't. Which one are you? From cars to trucks to diesel workhorses, whatever you drive, there's a Schaefer synthetic oil for you. Do you know your Schaefer? Ask for it at an automotive retailer near you.
Frosted Frog, our mission is to offer quality, durable, reasonably priced coolers suitable for any occasion. They come in a variety of sizes that are perfect for everything, from vacations, social gatherings, and fun summer events to the toughest conditions of a hard day's work. So stay frosty by visiting our website, www.frostedfrog.com, and choose from the great variety of colors and sizes we carry today.
Everybody having fun tonight? Love it, love it, love it. What a great night. What great weather we're having right now.
Hey, Ron, tell you what,
You're going to give something away.
I am going to give something away because you're talking about the Pro Stock class, right?
Yep.
I got some Red Cloud, a gorgeous Ford you're going to see in this class. I got some Red Cloud shirts to give out. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Y'all ready?
You got one in double X, buddy? You got one for me? Oh, you can't hear me all of a sudden. First puller, Pro Stock, four-wheel drive, going to be Toby Vanderpool. Out of Indianola, Iowa, Chevrolet pickup called the Chain Stretcher. Tina Borowski. Tina Borowski. Where's Tina Borowski? Tina Borowski. You need to go to the parking lot and turn your lights off. Your gold Dodge Stratus lights are on. You thought you won something, didn't you? Here we go, Toby Vanderpool, the Chain Stretcher out of Indianola, Iowa. Well, they're going to check the chain here, see where it's hooked. It was 221.
Hey.
1-3.
Check. Boys, did you already throw them? Man, that's not how this works. Everybody has forgot how this works. Hey, tell you what, I got two left. The loudest section. How about it? I'll give one to each side of the loudest section. Let me hear you. Come on. 6,000 pro field. This is Jackson Pro out of Shell City, Missouri, and Osage Outlaw.
All right, word is that the chain stretcher is broke. I was looking intently at that replay screen, trying to see if the left front was pulling. Because when he came out, it seemed like he was doing all right. He jumped into it, and all of a sudden the RPM came way up.
Jackson just went 329 feet, 0.02, 329.02. Got the green light. He's going to keep it. Hey, don't worry, pit side. I didn't forget about you. I still got a shirt to give out. We're going to get you loud. Everybody still having a good time?
Now, here's something up until, ooh, that don't sound good. Give Toby Vanderpool a round of applause there, the chain stretcher. Got some broken driveline parts, obviously, there. At least it's still rolling. It may lock up here at any second. Lost the drive shaft. Lost the U-joint there, or yoke. Look down at the starting line. In this pro stock pickup class, this used to be a rarity not too long ago. When I say not too long ago, I'm talking last year, year before. A Mopar, a Dodge in the pro stock pickup class. This is Alan Brommel out of New Virginia, Iowa. Swept line, body Dodge. Calls it the Wild Thing. How about it? We got any Mopar fans here tonight? All right.
That says Cooters Crew.
.295.48 feet, 295.48 for Alan Brommel on the Wild Thing Dodge.
Austin Potter out of St. Joe, Missouri is going to be your next puller. The MSTPA and Sub-Zero Deer.
All right, I just got word back at the souvenir trailer. Delton's got a tent set up back there. He's got the brand new Outlaw Points champion back there. He's going to be back there for about 15 minutes. If you want to buy one of his T-shirts, a Sweet Pain T-shirt, he will autograph it for free back there from now till about 15 minutes from now. So if you want one, head back there. You'll get a free autograph on a Sweet Pain T-shirt. Not a free T-shirt.
You see that? That whole section's clearing out right here. Look at him.
But
like
you
I'm
buy
gone.
a T-shirt and get a free autograph.
I'm gone. Austin Potter and the Sub-Zero Deer. Good run, Austin.
Stop Fire, the official fire extinguisher of the Outlaws. Stop Fire is a proprietary blend of liquefied fire suppression gases that not only puts out the fire, but prevents reignition with zero mess. Every one of our Outlaw track officials out there are armed with a Stop Fire fire extinguisher. They're made right here in the United States of America. They're 100% guaranteed. You can get your very own Stop Fire fire extinguisher at ake.com.
Hey, That looks like old Dirty White Lies over there, isn't it?
It sure enough is. Out of Holden, Missouri. This is Jake Guthridge. Chevrolet. We got any Chevrolet fans here tonight?
Hey,
Dodge out front at 295.48.
Austin Potter over here took over the lead at 334 feet, .05, 334.05.